Hello, everyone. Today we are going to take a little tour of some of the online resources that are on our specials website. Again, this is our Lamar Specials website, lamar-art.weebly.com. And if you head into the art section and the text resources, I have a choice board here with a whole bunch of stuff. There's in fact so much stuff that we're probably going to do this video in a couple of different parts, just so it doesn't get too overwhelming. So on here, I've got all these links to different Wakelets, which hold several other links. So I'm actually going to start at the bottom here. So our first one is this Zoom part of the choice board. So this will take you to our schedule with our draw-alongs. Then I also have this fun Wakelet of places where you can get cool Zoom backgrounds, because why not make online learning a little more fun, especially since we're all stuck inside. So I have curated a whole bunch. There are animation ones, there are ones from NASA, there are ones from the aquarium, Nickelodeon, all sorts of cool kid-friendly Zoom backgrounds. So if you're feeling bored with your Zoom background, I recommend you check it out. So going back to our tech resources, next we have the Art at Home with Miss Chloe. This is just a playlist on the Lamar Fine Arts YouTube page of all the videos that I've uploaded or things that I suggest you do. These are mostly videos that go along with our lessons or lives that I've done. It's just some extra fun stuff that you can do with me. And then over here we have our YouTube channels for art making. If you head here, these are all really good YouTube channels for learning how to draw. Our Lamar Fine Arts page is also on there. And there's some other things too, but all of these channels have art tutorials. They're at different age levels and different content, so check them out depending on what you're interested in. This is Draw So Cute. A lot of the kids really like this one because everything is so adorable. So she shows you how to draw all sorts of cute things, how to do crafts. It's just fun extra stuff to do, because then you're still getting to be on the computer and watching things, but you're also getting to make something, which is fun. So then our final one over in the corner here, we have art, songs, and videos, and these are playlists that I have curated for art. There's all sorts of different ones in here. One's about texture, one's about colors, one's about costumes, just a lot of different fun stuff. These are ones that we've used in class, so if there's songs that the kids already know that they want to listen to, they are probably in here. All right, going up to our second one, we're going to start over here with drawing tutorials. If you click on this, it'll take you to a Wakelet. See if it'll load. So this is similar to the YouTube page, but these are two websites that have really good step-by-step drawing lessons, and all of these Wakelets I keep updating as I find new sites, so there might be something new, but both of these websites have really cool drawing guides. Some of them also include videos, but it will also show you how to draw certain things step by step. And they have all these different categories. So if you want to learn how to draw Pikachu or your favorite anime or something like that, there are tutorials in here for you. Some of them are more realistic, some of them are more cartoony, but they're all really fun and pretty easy to follow along with. These ones are a little bit more simple, depending on what you're looking for. Always check with your mom or dad or your parent or your grandma or whoever before you go on any of the websites. Make sure they check first. Make sure they're okay with it. But I've tried to curate them to make sure that they're all safe, but with art sometimes we have to be a little more careful. So our next one is this yellow one, Origami and Papercraft. So in here, again, I've put some links on places that will show you step-by-step tutorials on making origami or doing fun stuff with paper. So in here, so far, all I have is this one, origamifun.com. If you are in Miss Rachel and My Wonder course, we've been using this website. It gives really good instructions for different kinds of origami. And then even if you don't have origami paper at home, you can make square paper. And this is a little tutorial on how to do that. Again, I'm going to keep updating these as I find more sites, but there's a lot of cool stuff to be seen. So our next one is this blue one with the pink house. This is our household projects. So these are websites from people who work at home, or things that you can make with stuff you already have at home, things like painting with coffee, art recipes. This one's really cool. It shows you how to make your own Play-Doh and stuff like that. Um, Simple crafts you can make, things like marble paper, trees out of toilet paper rolls, and all sorts of cool stuff. So if you're looking for something to do but you don't have a lot of supplies, this is a really good one to check out. This one's really cool. You can even make musical instruments, a marionette of a puppy, all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm not going to go through every single one, but they all have really cool resources. This is stuff you can make with only a couple of supplies. I know it's hard to get out and get materials, and not all of us can access those things. So these are ways you can make cool stuff at home. All right, and then we have our project drives and sites. This one is larger, but this is a collection of collections, basically. These are places where you can find a whole bunch of projects and things to do. Some of them are more advanced, some of them are simpler, some of them are from other art teachers that I know and like. So they have different projects you can do. This is Lakeshore Learning. They have really cool materials for projects you can do. Let's see, my internet is slow today. All right, well, we'll come back to that one, but normally there's stuff in there. Mrs. Brown's art drive. Well, I'll have to fix this one. So this is Jarrett Lerner. He has some really fun activities that you can print out or try. Designing a mask, keeping a diary, all sorts of fun, silly stuff. How to draw instructions. Over here we have Create California. This is an art education website. So they have stuff not just for visual art, but also for music and performing arts and art therapy. So they have different resources you can use and cool places you can check stuff out. It's integration, Imagineering. You can build a theme park. That one's really cool. All sorts of good stuff. So if you're not really sure what you're looking to do, I would check out this one. There's just a lot of stuff in there, and you can find different things that you're interested in. I'll have to update some of those links that seem to be broken, but I will fix that before I upload this video. All right, and then coming up to our top row, we're going to start with the coloring pages over here on the right side. This is a resource where you can access online coloring pages that if you have a printer, you can print out, or you can download and color on your computer or on your iPad. These are ones I've collected. Scrap coloring, you can actually color it on the computer, so you don't need to have an iPad or a printer to do it. This one is really cool. These are coloring books from world-class libraries and museums. So there are some really neat historical ones. There's ones from the New York Academy of Medicine. There's a botanical garden one. And these are, some of them are more advanced, biodiversity heritage, lots of really cool science and history coloring pages. If you're interested in that, I highly, highly recommend it. And there's so much stuff in here that's really, really cool. So look at these. Check out these beautiful houses. Design in nature. All sorts of things. So if that's something you're interested in, or you're just looking to color, coloring can be really good therapy. It's really calming. If you're looking for something more advanced, I would definitely check out the museum ones. If you're looking for something a little more simple, Crayola and Coloring Book Info have some more simple ones, some more character ones. This one is an old school website that I've been using for a long time. It's got things from Disney and all sorts of movies and fun stuff. Let's check out this Backyardigans one so you can see all these different coloring pages. You can click on it, you can print it out from the website and color. Just fun stuff to do. All right, and then we have our virtual field trips. This is one of my favorites. Our virtual field trips has different VR experiences and places you can go. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. A lot of museums are offering free virtual field trips, and aquariums and all sorts of things. These can be really good either just for fun or to practice drawing or to check out a museum. And then there's also 360 Cities. A lot of the kiddos have seen 360 Cities. We also use it in Nearpod, but this is panoramas that people have taken in all sorts of different places. So you can search for places or it'll just take you somewhere random. And it's just a really cool way to see something new and to virtually get out of your house. And then over here, of course, we have Google Arts and Culture. Google Arts and Culture is a super duper cool website. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here that you can do. They have virtual trips like this one where you can take a musical tour around the Musée d'Orsay, which is really neat. There's also ways that you can look for different kinds of art, turn things into art. They have projects. If you don't check out anything except one, I would look at Google Arts and Culture because there's so much cool stuff, and it's not just visual art. Again, they have performances. This is live ballet on the life of Frida Kahlo, which is of course really neat. You can take quizzes. If you have the app, you can take a picture of yourself and it'll tell you what art piece you look like. You can also take a picture of something and it'll find art that has the same colors. Just so much cool stuff in here that is totally free access. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So since we are already at like 10 minutes and I've walked you through most of the resources, we're going to stop there for today. I'm going to do another video for our K2 apps and links. And then we're probably going to do a series for the 3 through 6 links and resources because there are a lot of technical tools in here that are really good for our older students that'll take a little longer to walk through. So I hope that helped you see a few things that are in there, maybe give you somewhere to go or something to look at when you're feeling bored or you need something to do. Once again, if I had to recommend any of the stuff in here, I think from the virtual field trips, that Google Arts and Culture page is just a wealth of cool stuff. So I highly recommend that. But there's all sorts of good stuff in here that you can check out. And of course, Miss Rachel has her own music choice board and the library that have additional resources. So you should check out all of those things on our specials website.